Hello, this is Daniel Plays. My name is Daniel, and welcome to yet another Minecraft video in which I'm going to show you the best shaders of this current moment. Of course, before we get into this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe for more videos like this one. So this first one is miniature shader, and this is a low-end shader. I try to include new shader packs as much as possible in my videos, so this is one of those. This is miniature shaders, and this one hasn't been around for very long. As you can see, it has reflections, which is something that you usually do not even get with low-end shaders. It's very low-quality reflections. It's just a flipped image of what you see above the water right there, and that is just flipped upside down and then reflected up in the water. It looks like a reflection, but if you take a closer look, it is pretty glitchy. But from a distance, you can't really tell, so it looks quite okay. And now another thing that you get with the shader pack that you usually do not see with low-end shaders is shadows. Albeit very blocky, you do get some shadows. I mean, look at my character casting a shadow right there. That is so blocky. It doesn't even cast a shadow of the arms of my character half the time. But that's okay, because if you're running a low-end system and you just want shaders, you're probably not going to be paying close attention to the quality of the shadows. You'll be very happy to even have shadows. This next shader pack is called Arc Shaders, and this is a pretty unique one, a pretty cool one at that as well. Look at that beautiful volumetric lighting in the distance right there. It is also trying to be a low-end shaders, but I'm not sure whether it qualifies. I'm going to do a separate video on just low-end shaders, and I'm not sure whether this one is going to make it in that video, but it did make it to this video because it's a beautiful shader. It's unique in a lot of ways, and it's a shader that I haven't shown you before. So there's two shaders already in this video that you may or may not have ever even heard of. So it's a little bit dark. It does have good shadows. It is a little weird in the distance where it shows a few rendering dots and stuff like that. Yeah, you should probably be able to tell, especially on the recording. I can tell from over here. You're probably going to be looking at things that are close to you, and those things are rendered quite okay. And if you take a look at the water, like I said, it's a little bit wild. I don't think I've ever seen this type of water in real life other than in a indoor swimming pool. But apart from that, it is okay. It has some cool reflections. It even adjusts the reflections to the waves, to the movement of the water, so that's pretty cool. I once again do not think this qualifies as a low-end shader, but it does a very good job at making Minecraft look pretty. Now this next pack is called Soft Voxels, and probably the recording is going to be a little bit weird if you're watching this, or YouTube's going to correct this and make it look good. It does look good. That's not what I'm trying to say. It is rather soft, and that is the thing. It's a little bit blurry, so if you're playing Minecraft, it looks totally fine because it's kind of realistic. It also has a few tricks up its sleeves that I will not explain in this video, partially because I do not fully understand them. For example, shadows aren't cast in a traditional way. They're rather just kind of calculated, I guess. Like this grass right here, it does not have real shadows, but if we take a look at this tree, for example, it's really dark underneath this tree, and that is because the game kind of knows that there shouldn't be that much light down here. So that's kind of the way that works. It is path/ray traced, the shader, so that's really cool. You can download the light version of Soft Voxels over on curseforge.com or using the link down below in the description. This is just one of those really cool shaders with a focus on being soft rather than really sharp and well, yeah, just sharp. Now this next one is called Complementary Reimagined, but this is not the shader that I'm actually trying to show you. I'm trying to show you a different shader, but in order to do that, I have to show you Complementary Reimagined, because that's the shader that this is based on. This is another Complementary Reimagined edit, and yes, it is allowed by Emin, and yes, this one is actually public and you can download, because it's an edit that totally makes Complementary Reimagined look just completely different. So what I'm about to show you is Snowimagined, and what this does is turn your Minecraft into a beautiful snowy landscape. Ta-da, there we go. Just with the click of a button, there is now snow everywhere. It spreads throughout all biomes in Minecraft, and I'm using Terralith to make the world look even prettier. It's completely compatible with everything because it just doesn't really look at the mods per se, it just looks at the blocks. So it gives all blocks that are open to, well, air, clouds, downfall, and everything like that. It gives them a white tint and a white top texture, but it's not completely like there's snow everywhere. So it kind of knows that underneath trees and underneath rooftops and overhangs, there shouldn't be snow. So as you can tell, the grass looks pretty cleaned down there, but once it's open and exposed, there is snow. And it looks really cool because it kind of transitions from clean blocks into snowy blocks. So that looks really cool. Just to get in the holiday spirit, you might want to get yourself Snowimagined. And I had to get rid of the snow just to show you this last one, which is really cool, and another low-end pack because I do like to include low-end packs. This is the second pack that should work fine on low-end PCs. This one is called Stereo's Default, and once again, this is one that I haven't shown you before, and it only has a couple thousand downloads on CurseForge. So that means it's relatively new. People haven't really gotten to know this shader pack very well, and that's why I wanted to introduce it to you. Here it is, Stereo's Default Plus. It's a very basic shader, low end. It does have shadows, however, pretty soft shadows compared to the miniature shader that I showed you earlier. It doesn't have water features as much. Well, it does, or at least it should have waving water. So if we take a look at it, let's verify that it does have that. Oh yes, it definitely has waving water. Now what it also has is waving lava, but I'm not even going to go to the nether to show you that. You probably will take my word for that, or if you don't, you'll just have to take my word for that. It does have waving lava as well, and overall it just feels really fresh. So that's been it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If there was a shader that you really liked and that you want to give a try, then be sure to go over to shaderpacks.net and find your shader over there because they're all on shaderpacks.net. You can also use the links down below in the description. And then of course, as always, oh no, wait. Before you leave me, please consider hitting that thumbs up because I really would appreciate that. And especially if you enjoyed this video, if you found a shader that you were going to try, please hit that subscribe button just as a means of saying thanks. And then as always, I will of course catch you in the next one. See ya.